These are all of my concealers. Some of these I've had for a long time, and I'll be decluttering some of these. Some of these are too drying, and I'm not crazy about the formulas, but some of these are just awesome products, and I'm really happy to find these. These ones I've had for the longest. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. I like these. I like them for under the eye. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Actually, I had maybe about 3 more, and I've decluttered 3 of these, and these are the ones that are left. So I believe I'm going to be keeping all of these. This is the Peach Corrector, which I really do like, but I just haven't found the right concealer to use with this. This doesn't really dry down on me under my eyes very well, so I'm still looking for the right concealer that would pair well with this one. And these two I like. It's just that I can't use this Peach Corrector with these two because they don't really dry down very well. So I would either have to use a lot of powder under my eyes, and when I did that in the past, it ended up looking pretty cakey. So I'm still trying to figure out the best way to use these products, but I'm going to be keeping all 3 of these. I've had this one for probably, gosh, I want to say like 2 years. I've actually used this for, gosh, since like 2006. This used to be like my go-to concealer. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer. I have the shade Light Medium W45. Like I said, I've been using this pretty much since like 2006, and this used to be like my holy grail concealer, and it used to like work really awesome on me, but you know, over time I got, you know, more dark circles under my eyes and more lines and things, so this doesn't really provide the coverage that I need. So I think that I'm just going to try to use this up. I probably won't be repurchasing this one again because I found a couple of other concealers that I like a whole lot more than this. This palette I got from Ulta. It was on sale. I think I only purchased this for like $4. It was on the clearance rack, which I do regret purchasing this because I just don't use it. I mean, I like the shades in here, but I'm just not really into like the creamy, thick concealer products. I wouldn't use it. The only place I would use something this thick would be under my eyes. I just don't have a good enough technique to use this. It's to me, it's too thick. It separates, and I don't know if it's the fact that it has beeswax in it, but I just don't really know that I want beeswax, you know, on my face. So I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. So this is one of my favorites. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and it had the sponge on top, but I went ahead and pulled the sponge off because it was getting all gunky. But this is a really good concealer. It really blends well on my face, and it dries down in a good way. I really appreciate this concealer. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Oh, actually there's another LA Girl Pro Concealer. Let's see. This is the shade Natural. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I bought these 2 concealers at the same time. I bought these at Ulta last fall, and for me, these 2 perform kind of similarly, and I'm not a huge fan of either of these. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. I have the shade Beige. And this is the Morphe, let's see, this is the Morphe concealer. I'm not sure if there's a name to it, but I have the shade, let's see, actually I don't really know what the shade is, but these 2 are just too dry. I could, you know, just use more moisturizer with them under my eyes, but honestly, I don't know. I've had these for probably about 6 months, and I've only used these a handful of time. I just find them really drying. This is the Morphe. I mean, it looks decent, but I don't know. It just dries down way too much. It's not as hydrating as I would like a concealer to be. So I've had these for, I don't know, about 6 months. So I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter these two concealers. Which brings me to my favorite concealers. These are my top concealers. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. Let's see, in the shade Medium Nude. And I really like this formula. It's very hydrating. I like the way that it performs underneath my eyes. And so I really appreciate this product. And I got a backup. I found this backup at Target. This is the shade Medium Nude. And I believe I only spent like $9 for this one. So I really like this. I like the way it looks under my eyes. And this one, these are my holy grails. These are the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers. I have 3 different shades. I have medium sand, light beige, and medium natural. These are my new Holy Grail concealers. I love the fact that it's extremely moisturizing underneath my eyes. I love the way that it looks underneath my eyes. I don't know, it's just an awesome concealer. I don't know what else to say about it. It just does everything that I would want a concealer to do. And this is like something I'm excited about, these concealers. I'm happy about these concealers. I like the way that the packaging is. I like the largeness of the applicator. It has a really good like oversized applicator. I love mixing and matching these shades to get like my perfect shade. These are just awesome, and they're only $6 each. These are just awesome products, and so happy that e.l.f. Came out with a hydrating version. I haven't tried the original matte version, or I don't know if it's called a matte version, but it's the original camo concealer. I haven't tried that because I always suspected that it would be a bit too dry for me underneath my eyes. People compared it to the Tarte Shape Tape. I kind of, even though I haven't tried the Shape Tape, I just kind of suspected from the reviews that I saw online that that's kind of a drying, more of a drying product. And so I've actually heard reviews online, people talk about this concealer being just a much more hydrating version of the Tarte Shape Tape. So, I mean, this is awesome. I love these. These are my new Holy Grail concealers, and this used to be my Holy Grail concealer. I use these pretty much every day. I don't really reach for this much. I really do need to use it up. I don't want it to go bad or dry down, and I do have a backup here, but I don't know. I just don't feel a need to reach for like these other ones, but I know that I need to use these up. I need to use these items up, and I might eventually just go ahead and declutter these. So out of all my concealers, I'm going to go ahead and declutter the Morphe concealer, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and the Ulta Beauty Correct and Conceal palette in medium to tan.